welcome to Tech24. I'm Rebecca Bowring. Coming up in this edition of the programme, wedding gifts, birthdays, stag and hen parties. Collect money for any occasion with Litchi.com. We meet the brains behind Europe's leading group payment platform. And all of the taste, none of the calories. In Test24, we inhale our food. This smoky funnel is called Le Waf, part of the latest craze for aerosol cuisine. First, it's a familiar scenario. You want to buy a really great gift for someone and invite other friends and family to share the cost. The only problem is those people are far away or hard to track down. If only you had a money pot that you could all contribute to remotely. Well, that's where Litchi comes in. The Paris-based startup is now Europe's biggest group payment platform. It's used for everything from splitting bills to sharing the cost of holidays. I'm very pleased to welcome Litchi's founder and CEO, Céline Lazoc, to the Tech24 studio. Thank you so much, Céline, for being with us on the programme this week. So you started up Litchi back in 2009, right after you graduated from business school. How did you identify that there was this gap in the market for a social payment service?
First of all, it comes to my mind because I was a student and I was in charge to organize the student weekend ways for all the mates, and I had to collect the money from each student and manage the group and manage the money, and it was such a nightmare to collect the money and manage the money for the group. So it rang a bell to me why there is not a platform to collect and manage money for a group of persons. And I realized it was the same for group birthday gift, for the birthday for my brother. My cousin never give me back the money, and etc. And that's the way I created Litchi, because there is no any answer for this problem.
And tell us about your business model. How does Litchi make money itself?
So it depends the way you use the pool. So when you organize, for example, a group birthday gift, everyone pays on the pool, and then you can spend it online on 50 commerce partners, the biggest European partners. So if you spend the pools to our partners, we take a commission from the partners, so it's 100% free for the customer. And if you want to take back the cash by withdraw, you have to pay us a 4% commission.
And talk us through just very briefly how a user can set up one of these online wallets. How would you do it? If you would go to the website, you would set up a profile? Yeah, so no, you just have to create your own pool. So it's very easy. You fill the information like the name of the person for the gift, the amount of money you want to collect. You can personalize it with text, images, links, etc. And then you invite your friends. So to invite your friends, you can use Facebook, or you can use your contact on Gmail, or just send the link of your pool to your friends, and then they pay, and that's all. And who are your competitors? Are you making the old stalwarts of the online payment industry like PayPal nervous? Sure. The biggest difference is PayPal didn't went social, and we are our DNA is social. So of course PayPal is one of the competitors, and there is also a specialized group payment like us. There is I think something like 20 or 30 in Europe, and 5 or 10 big in US also. So you've existed in English as well as French for about a year, just recently launched in German. What happens next? Italy. Yes, and then after that, are you planning to spread across Europe? Yeah, we want to be the biggest player in Europe in less than 3 years. We already are, but we want to be very big in Germany, UK, France, Spain and Italy. Oh, I wish you very good luck with that. Thanks very much, Céline. Stay with us. We'll be inhaling our food in part 2. If you're craving sweet things while on a diet, there's now a way to get your chocolate fix without actually eating any. Harvard professor David Edwards is the modern-day Willy Wonka behind an experimental field called aerosol cuisine. I went to meet the team at his culinary lab and test out the world's first breathable drinks machine. Here I am at the lab store. It's the concept store of art and science labs right here in the centre of Paris. I'm joined by Alexandre Terrien, and this is Le Waf. How does it work?
So it's a product where you can pour some kind of liquid into it, a juice or a cocktail or even a liquid recipe. So let's do it right here. So you pour liquid into it, and there you go. And then you just want to tilt it, and it's going to start turning the liquid, transforming it into this cloud of flavor. So it's not actually vapor, right? It's liquid, tiny micro droplets of liquid, whatever you pour into it, that are vaporized and that you can then sip thanks to the straw here to get a total experience of smell and taste.
Can I try it out?
Absolutely, yeah, here. So you just want to pour a glass next to it, basically. You want to fill your glass. There you go. And then you take the straw, put it in your mouth this way, and then you want to sip it. And you should get the full experience of the taste in your mouth.
Like raspberries or some fruits.
That's a liquid recipe for raspberry tart, absolutely.
So there are virtually no calories in this culinary experience. Who would use it? What's it for?
Well, the applications can be several. Today it's experimentation, but in the future you could imagine that in restaurants, for example, to sample different menus. We're also thinking about a bunch of other applications.
Now this is part of a greater trend called aerosol cuisine. You're going to take us over and show us another application of this. Explain what aerosol cuisine is as we go.
Absolutely. So aerosol cuisine is a totally new way to deliver food and nutrients to the body using the act of breathing. It has le waf as part of it, but we also have dry powder aerosols like the AeroShot that we have here. The AeroShot is a small device that's now in 3,000 stores in the US, and we started with an energy platform. So if you take an AeroShot here, you basically want to open the packet, put the device in your hand, like that, open it, put the grey part in your mouth and breathe in gently. And then you get some particles on your mouth, basically, and a small shot, a small boost of caffeine. So we have raspberry here, lime here, and apple over there.
So could this be the future of food? Well, I don't know, but it is making me hungry.
Now I have a chocolate-flavoured AeroShot right here in the Tech24 studio. I'm going to give that to you, Celine.
Cool.
See if you can try it out. Just to tell you that cherry chocolate and mint chocolate flavours are coming out later this autumn. You can buy them at the Lab Store or on the internet. Now, I'm intrigued to know how you find it, whether or not it's a kind of satisfying experience or just makes you more hungry. So if you pull it out, you just need to take the end piece, pull it, and then inhale. Just put it into your mouth and inhale.
No. Where's the...
This end.
Ah, yeah, okay.
Actually makes me want to cough. It's very chocolatey though, isn't it? I don't think you should breathe it in too deeply. Now the science behind this aerosol cuisine isn't really proven yet. It's still in the experimental phase. But they're hoping that one day you'll be able to walk into restaurants and you'll be able to go into different rooms and each room will smell and taste different. And also that we can use this technology to help us to take in vitamins and also medication because it dissolves directly into the bloodstream as opposed to being broken down in the stomach. So that's one for you to take home and share with your friends. Thank you so much for being my guest today, Celine Lazort, and thank you to you for watching this edition of Tech24. Get in touch with us via Facebook. The URL's coming up in the corner of your screen, and you can follow us on Twitter at TechF24. Our viral video of the week gives some insight into what Olympic athletes do to unwind. Film a mobile phone music video, of course. There are Team USA swimmers making a splash with their cover of Carly Rae Jepsen's Call Me Maybe.